because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's try to put it this way. Oh man, I am hungry and exhausted. But I got the fridge in place. Haven't hooked up the power yet. There's bolts all over the ground. This fridge is massive. I just got the fridge wired up. So this connects to my fuse block. That connects up to the fridge here. And I can see now that my circuit number 6 is in need of a fuse. That's what that red light indicates. Just put the fuse in. I can hear the compressor doing some work here. Looks like the fridge is on. So I just constructed this drawer platform for the composting toilet. And so it feels pretty sturdy. Here's the rough idea. I got the composting toilet on here. Composting toilet's going to be stowed away like this. Once it's all the way out, be able to put the seat up and go to the bathroom right here. Took a while. It's looking so good though. I've got a vent fan that's sucking air, creating kind of a vacuum inside of the toilet. Sucking air, intake air through this side, and then blowing it out through the bottom of the van. And it's on these drawer slides. Put these down. Slide the toilet in, and this is where it will stay. Okay, I got the van on risers this morning and the awning set up because it's been crazy rainy over the last week. Today's task is to install this greywater drain port through the floor of the van, probably to the left of this toilet fan port, somewhere over here. The idea is to have an option to drain the sink water directly through the floor of the van, if I'm in a safe space to do that. Here is the through floor greywater drain fitting. So it has like a bulkhead fitting and then a like hose adapter on the inside. And here's what it looks like on the bottom. Right over here. So it has a mesh net to prevent any bugs from getting through.
I thought you couldn't do that. I thought you were just getting checked for this whitetail.
Got the drawer slides above the fridge installed. These are undermount drawer slides. And they're also soft closing, so once they get to a certain point, they'll kind of go back by themselves. Just set up the table saw and read through the entire instruction manual, which I usually don't do, but table saws can be a little dangerous. This one was dense. There's like a lot of info here. I just had something really frustrating happen. So when it's trying to install this drawer, look at all this stuff. I realized that the dimension here in the front is slightly shorter than the dimension here in the back, meaning that this bar needs to move farther over that way. But the nut that was holding it in got stuck, and so I tried first like a heat gun and then using a multi-tool, and eventually had to drill this bolt out. And now I'm just in the midst of trying to repair all this damage and clean everything up. I've literally been trying to build this drawer all day. It's been the entire day. Yes, that's sick. So I'm almost finished with constructing this drawer. All that's left is to put on a slam latch on the front. So I'm fabricating like these kind of brackets to hold in my greywater, my interior greywater tank. So I'll put one here, and then two on the floor side. So this gets kind of nestled in here really securely. So I just lift in the greywater tank and notch it right into there. And when it's full of water, that should be pretty securely fastened in there. Here's the sink plumbing for the freshwater. So I tapped into the cold water line, and I only had one of these elbows, so I just stubbed out this end and then connected both hot and cold water to the input lines to the sink mixer. So that goes up into the mixer. The mixing valve up top mixes those together, and then it comes out of this line, which is like a really long one, up into the sink tap. So now all that's left for the sink is to hook up the drain lines. So just ran the first test, and the only leak was on this 3D printed part, this adapter fitting into the Reliance Aquatainer. So I'm just applying a lot of this like plumber show you guys the kitchen galley panels that I just constructed. So here's the outer facing panel with a vent for the fridge compressor to ventilate. It's like this orange color, kind of looks like a creamsicle. Here's the panel alongside the step. And then this panel has been the bane of my existence for the last 12 hours. I messed it up in so many ways, so I gotta redo it. But here's the general idea. It's a door to cover the fridge and composting toilet slide out. So for one, it's too thin. It's like really wobbly and a bit rattly when the van drives. So I'm planning to redo this, make it a 1/2 inch. But in addition to that, first I accidentally drilled this latch hole on the wrong side. And then I realized that the door was too long, so I had to trim it down on this side, which made it so the existing hinge holes no longer worked, so I had to move the hinge holes. So there's just a number of things that have gone wrong with this door. I also accidentally started trimming it down on this side and just put a cut in it. So I'm just gonna remake this door, I think. Make it a bit thicker, a bit sturdier. I think if I make it a 1/2 inch door, that'll be better. So right now I am marking and drilling 1-inch hole saw holes into the 1/2 inch fairing strips that I put into the ceiling to expose the metal ceiling ribs across the van. There's 4 of them. And the idea is I need 1 inch of clearance in diameter